Catfield. I'm joined by Matt Mayer here at the Express and Star. Matt, it's been quite a season for Wolves. They can cap it off by topping 100 points this weekend. Do you reckon they could do it?
Yeah, it's been a pretty unremarkable campaign, hasn't it, really, for Wolves? Obviously joking. It's been an outstanding season. Really, kind of beyond expectations that we knew they could be. They had some potential. I don't think any of us really saw this coming. That they've been by far and away the best team in the Championship, and like you said, they've got this this kind of effectively I suppose a dead rubber at the end of the season. They've won the title, they've won promotion. Sunderland are at the foot of the table, are going to finish bottom. They've been relegated. But as you say, there are a couple of interesting aspects to this. Yeah, a victory for Wolves takes them over 100 points, which is a tremendous achievement. They don't need it, do they? I mean, if they were to somehow slip up, then it's hardly a major thing. But it's a nice it's another kind of another box ticked, isn't it? And clearly that they're in those realms now of the best teams you've ever seen in the second tier. Yeah. But also the fact, as you say, that Sunderland are the only team left to beat. Yeah. A 0-0 draw for Chris Coleman's men at Molineux. Back in December. Really, when you look back at it, one of the more extraordinary results of the season, considering just how poor Sunderland have been. But again, it's rare for a team to go through such a competitive division and beat every single team along the way at least once, and I think that's and it would be another real kind of feather in the cap for Wolves, and just a way to round off what's been as we've said a fantastic season. Other than that, it's just for the fans going up there. It's a bit of a party.
That's it. Is there any players who are set to miss out? I mean, Nuno has kept things under wraps, so to speak, in terms of injuries. But is there anyone we should be missing?
Well, I think apart from Ivan Caballero, who's been kind of ruled out for the season with a hamstring injury, no. I mean, there's no fresh injury concerns. So it's going to be a strong team. That they're in a kind of a rare position, really. Winning titles, winning promotion. So often it goes down to the final days and nerves, and really Wolves have coasted it, particularly the last couple of months when their form has just been simply superb. Yeah. But we saw perhaps last week against Sheffield Wednesday, that maybe they just it's difficult to keep that intensity, particularly when you've achieved the goal and you've done it. It's just a case of saying, well, can they do it one more time? Sunderland, I don't think it'll be easy. It's going to sound a horrible cliche, but really Sunderland have to show something to the fans. And we saw last week, against Fulham, that they no pushovers. They made that a very tough game for Fulham. Had certain refereeing decisions gone the other way. I mean, they could have been the team to end Fulham's unbeaten run. Of course, this week, Chris Coleman being sacked, kind of, you don't know how they're going to respond to that. It's not a game. The game is almost secondary, but there are there's a huge party going on in this city on Monday, which everyone's looking forward to. Yeah. So the game is almost secondary, but it's a chance for Wolves to show off. This really special team to show off one last time. That's it.
So a chance to end the season on a high at Sunderland. You can follow the game live with us on expressandstar.com.